Greetings, this is This and I'm Me, and everything's laggy today, but I spent 5 minutes waiting for the game to open up, so I didn't feel like spending any more time to restart anything or try to do anything. So we'll just get through it. And I know you're probably like, that's completely 100% par for the course. You say that at the start of every single episode. We get it. We know that. You don't have to keep telling us. Well, you never know when there's going to be a new person that's watching that one specific episode, and then they're there telling you that your game or your video is absolute garbage, and it's because you didn't explain the same thing that you explain every single day. So I've tried to give it some time to load in. Hopefully it's doing a little bit better. And I was watching this bottle drainer because when you guys pointed out that it seems to be stuck, it absolutely is. Because this, if we look at this bottle drainer here, like I re-enabled this so that water would start moving through so that I could see. Because I knew that it would be stuck for all the time that that thing wasn't active, because none of this water should be moving anywhere. But even when that's activated and this looks like it's emptying, this is never changing. And so what I think I want to do, I kind of want to just maybe get a automation set up for, I said get automation set up, but it might have sounded like I was saying get a automation. That's not what I meant to say. I want to get automation set up for this so that it uses water here first, and only if there isn't water coming through here should it send through here. Like, let's prioritize the bottle emptier, because this is what I care about getting rid of more than pulling it from the other thing. So, in order to do that, we could do something that's like, if there's water, I guess you'd have to say maybe like in this piece of pipe. Like water, like an element sensor there, liquid element sensor. Like if there is liquid here in the pipe, then there's a valve over here that will be closed. And then if there isn't anything there, then you can open the valve here. How about that? Like, that seems pretty simple and pretty foolproof. Does that mean that I'm going to have built the complete opposite thing that I wanted at first and then wait 3 episodes and then realize that I did something backwards and I have to redo the whole thing? Probably. Probably. So this doesn't have the... It doesn't have the things that open and close. It just has the sensors. Okay, so liquid element sensor. Wait, this is in a pipe? No. This is on the tile. Okay. There's one for within the pipe, right? They must all be in the plumbing section. Let's see. Liquid pipe element sensor. Okay. This one. Yes. Okay. You can use whatever you want. Copper is probably, I mean, we have so much more gold. Just use the gold. That is a piece of pipe. Okay. Put the sensor there. And then liquid shut off. Yeah. We want this to go. It's not going to fit because I've got paintings and whatnot everywhere. I'm gonna have to put it all the way back here, I think. Yeah. Okay, all the way back here. Input, output, good. And chop this in half right now. Okay, good. And then we just connect it up with the wire. Plug that right on in. Okay, there we go. Okay. And now we should be able to start emptying out these bottles. And that could help, that in itself, you know, could help with the lag a lot. So we'll try that out. They should get it done pretty quickly because they like to have me give them stuff to do. They never have anything to do here. Okay, but besides this, I guess I'll have to wait until the morning to, oh, the automation wire is going to have to be set up as well. besides this little project that I have here, we have a big monumental task to take on today. It is finally the day. Ignore the fact that it's been over 1,500 days of having this colony, but it is finally time. We're going to build the Grand Monument. Is it called the Grand Monument? The Great Monument? Or just Monument? I think on the blueprint, what's it called? The like this thing here. The printing pod. Doesn't it say build a great monument? Okay. Yeah. I think we do that today. Steel 6.4. Okay, we're not quite there yet, but I mean, that's partly my fault. I do have to keep queuing this up. Right? No, okay, there's a little bit more ready for them. They have plenty of that. They've got an okay amount of that. They've got an okay amount of that. So coolant is going to be tough. Oh, right. That's the thing that we're doing, though, is we're setting up a system here. Okay, guys? We're setting up a system. And you're going to love it. Everybody's going to love it. Now, this water isn't exactly as cold as the other water would be, if we're going to use all this bottled water for coolant, but it's fine. It's okay. Okay, so we want this liquid to be brine, I guess, is for the most part what's coming through here. It's just that it also could be salt water, so I'll have to be careful about that. But more or less, it's brine. Okay. So this sends water through unless this is ready with a bottle. And when this is empty with a bottle, it's emptying some out. Please tell me it's emptying some out. I mean, it's got 100 right now, but do I need a buffer or a filter of some kind? Because it's not taking turns anymore. Oh, no. I want it to be the opposite. Oh, no. I want it to be the opposite. Gosh. Okay. Because I forgot. Okay, it's green. It's sending green. We don't want it to do that. No. I would never, ever want that. We want the opposite. Input is white background. Okay. Whew. That was almost a doozy. Okay, once they build that, then I'll be able to get an idea here of if this is working properly or not. I feel like that's good enough. You know, even if it's constantly switching over, which is actually not right now. This had a bottle to empty. And see now, no bottle to empty. And then now bottle to empty. Yeah, this is fine. I think this is totally fine. Okay, so that's working. It's working great. I love it. In addition, down here, we're setting up so that this brine can also come down this way and into this system. But we don't want it to go into this system. So this might not work out. I wanted to use brine as coolant because they don't have any more polluted water. For how long? 35 days. So we have to get the brine down here. Do I do just the simplest of methods? Which is called deconstruct all of the systems that you had in place previously and change them to something new? And desperately hope that you remember to change everything back later? Yeah. Right here? Okay, so what I'm doing is I just cut the pipes. I know, it's ugly, it's messy, it's not ideal. But we cut, like this was a polluted water pipe that was going to go there to our cooling system and then into the base, or down this way to the fertilizer synthesizer or as coolant. I cut it so it's not going into the cooling system. I cut it so that none will come down into this pipe. And I cut it so that this pipe is not going into the fertilizer synthesizer. So this is a straight pipe ready for this brine. I mean, ready for the brine. I guess we can keep it as an insulated pipe if you want. Sure. And then if I click cancel, you'll cancel the material change and you'll just go down that way. Okay. 50-50 splitting between the machine and between going to be coolant. Except I actually don't need this machine activated right now. It's running okay right now, but like it was on a cooldown anyway. I could put it back on a cooldown because we have a place for the water to go. It's going to go down this way. Okay, wait. But did I change the output yet? I did not. So then we're cutting there as well. So for now, instead of the water getting dropped off down here, the water's going to go in this tank here. This is just a temporary substitute for coolant so that we can make our steel, well, without having to wait for other things. Okay, there's a new printable available and I have not checked on the other colonies, so let me just do that real quick. You guys can have whatever this is. Would you rather have the sandstone? Have the sandstone, sure. I don't care. What are these out of? Sand? I thought I had them send some sand, but I guess maybe they still need more. Like, they were full out, and I don't think I had them send a crazy amount, so we can have them send sand. So this has got what? Saltwater and brine. And how the temps are not bad. So honestly, if I just took this water right here and I used a desalinator, this would be a good chunk of water to go right back into our system. You know? Because it's not too hot. It's totally fine. Do you guys want to do that? We just have to make sure that the desalinator doesn't stink and break like it did the other times. What does it entail? Like, how big is it and how much power does it use and all that? Saltwater, brine, power. This is a regular amount of power. The only thing is that it does create some heat. But if I put it right here, it's probably fine for now. Yeah. Getting the water back to the base is kind of annoying, but honestly, this might not be so bad. To set that up and to get some of that water going like that. That could be good for you guys. Maybe. We'll have to see. Are you okay though with food? I think they'll be okay. Yeah, probably. We have rust and salt for now. So sand could be delivered to them, but they're okay with other things. Wow, the oil is already getting a little bit used up, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that there wasn't anything else going on here that I'm not remembering about. Is there anything else that's going on with you guys? I don't really think that there was, right? I wasn't really in the middle of anything with them. I don't think. Okay, whoa, jeez, they built this fast. Okay, how's this power wire? Ooh. So it's got 140 right now. It says 1955, but really it's like... Okay, 260. Really, it's mainly 140 or 260. Got a good number of things on it that just are not being used consistently. Okay, there are a few things here and there. I think we could put this on here for a little bit, though. Go for it, guys. Plug that in, and we're going to get the liquid out of here and into here, out of there and into there, and then out of there and into the pit, the plumbing, anything. Anywhere where... No, it should go straight to the plumbing system because it doesn't need to go through this cooling barricade thing. So we would want it to meet up with the clean water drop-off. Any clean water drop-off. So there's this system, but that's like to make sure it's not too warm. So it'd be better if it just meets up with this path somehow. I can do that. It's gonna be annoying, but I can do it. Because water that's 10 or 20 degrees is not bad, right? Anything as long as it's not 30, I think is not bad. Gosh. Okay, so maybe all the way down here is the nicest pathing because there's too many bridges and stuff. So I guess, yeah. No. Down here is the nicest pathing. And where are we getting it to? There. Well, I could come down here somehow, and that seems pretty streamlined, but then that's going through a lot of warmth, which is obviously the opposite of what we want to do. So if we bring it through this way, that's plumbing for the hospital stuff. Oh, that's output pipe. Okay. I feel like I want to just put this straight into the pit, right? Gosh, there's no good way to do this that's not so annoying. I'm just gonna destroy it all after. Should I? Is that dumb? It's just so much pipe. And for what? You know? So can they just, like, clean all the water, like, take the salt out of it, and then we just destroy this whole line after? Because I kind of hate it. It's kind of, like, literally... It's got so much... What did I build this out of? Iron ore? Am I building this pipe out of... Why? Who in their right mind would build this pipe out of iron ore? It doesn't have to be built out of metal, does it? Oh, it does. Really? Since when? Well, no, sandstone. But we actually have the most of iron ore right now, surprisingly. Okay. Fine. Bridge. We need lots of bridges. Yeah, aren't they just gonna clean the salt out of the water and then be done with it? Like, we don't have a lot of salt water. It's just the salt water that was sent to us and that was randomly here, right? Like, it's not like we have a geyser or something like the other place. In, out, right there. I gotta put all these bridges in place. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, I see. So salt water, it's like slightly less salt filled, slightly more water. So it's got a little bit of a blue tint to it, whereas brine is so salty that it's like pure white indicator. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna all work out great, right? Like, this is a good idea. Seems like a good idea. Also, it seems like it would be a good idea to check on the Philios. Hello, haven't been there yet. And I know we have things to do there. Yeah, so salt water. Yeah, we don't really have, like, it would just be whenever shipments come in that the salt water would build up, but they can just put it in these tanks, and then when these tanks fill up, we can move it over. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Maybe something like that would be nice. And then the water that goes in for the plumbing, well, this water just gets consumed. The clean water, what happens to the clean water? The clean water, it gets used and then spit back out as polluted water, which then gets consumed. Like, we have a lot of water here that's just, it's getting used. It's not getting recycled into the system. Okay. You guys build that, and I'll check back in on you later. Oh, right. Okay, so this has been going for a while now. It does say it's disabled by the automation grid, but I don't think I put any automation grid. These guys haven't gotten anything yet. What sort of automation grid are you talking about? Didn't I just have this as a manual thing? Or I kept the automation, the old automation? Oh. Oh, I think I switched this over. That's usually what I would do, I think. So it should be a breathable gas. Polluted oxygen. It looks like it's quite polluted over there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, that's going to be introducing probably some germs, maybe, down here. But, I mean, the plants can still grow in germs. It's just that it might have been a more sterile environment before. I mean, also, it might, because everything's so cold, it might not matter. But, okay. This section is looking good. Going in for the dig. Okay. This stuff they haven't gotten to quite yet. But that's okay. I mean, there's a lot going on down here, so that is perfectly fine. We have accidentally, though, ruined our perfect progress by not having enough gases down here. I thought it was filling up this whole time, but it was not. That's okay. Ada is doing something. Okay, she's delivering materials. Perfect. Okay. And so we're filling this section up down here. Okay, it's much better, but like let's let it go, you know? So that we don't have to deal with this again for a little bit of time, maybe. So that was one thing that I know that they were working on. But I had some oh right, I had this pit that they need to start building. So that they can start having their water be filtered a little bit. And they haven't done that yet either, so there's no sense in queuing up next steps if they haven't finished previous steps, you know? So we're just checking to see about the previous steps. Are they going to be running out of food? They've got 26,000 right now. They still have a good number of units here. I want to try and save some of the sleet wheat grain to plant, but I don't know if we're going to get there fast enough. Just always make some of this as emergency food. So yeah, the pit build and then the bottle build are both still being built. Okay. Sure. So I guess otherwise you guys are on hold. I'm letting you finish the builds. The dig you finished. Good. So do we put a pip down there? Are the sleet wheats at a good farming percentage? 35, 43. I'd say that's not bad. I guess maybe full like 50% would be best. But that's really not bad. There are a lot of materials sitting around down here. They should probably sweep these up as well. Do they have room, or are their storages full? What's supposed to be in here? Igneous rock, gold amalgam, and dirt. Okay. How about we make you guys a second storage bin that's just like that one? And you can have the same sorts of things in there as well. Maybe we'll add abyssalite. Throw that into the mix. Ab. I typed here. Okay, what happened? Ab. Where's the ab? Oh, here we go. Add that in. Okay, and then I'll copy the settings. The same one could go there. And so then they can just put the stuff over that way. Okay, I have a new blueprint to unlock. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, did I click it? I think I did. I think it's opening up. Okay. Print. Basic aqua shoes. A fresh pair of aqua blue shoes that go with everything. Those are pretty cute. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I guess it's still gonna take time. I'll be right back to check on you guys. I'll be back soon. Maybe not right back. Over here at Soilolin. Oh, this has been working. Perfect. So, we only had 6.8 tons of steel, which means we're not there yet. We are not there yet. 6.8. And this is just for the bottom tier, but it's okay. Because the whole system is working. That's actually nice and cold. Oh man, how did polluted water get in here? Oh, because it was in the machine. Oh, that stinks. Okay, that's fine. It's quite warm. But that's fine. Hopefully that thing can be enough for our steel production that we need. This is 93. Oh, so it's still a good temp there. Cool. Cool. Whoa. There's so many Drecos in here. Okay, well, they're back to having a lot of food. I guess we could have sent pay for more databanks and we didn't today, but there was a lot going on. So, the priority is getting this monument. One piece at least before the episode is over. That's the top priority. Okay. So once they empty bottles, we send this water through. I think it's a lovely system. I think it's working out great. Okay, so that means they're chipping away at these bottles. There are still so many sitting here, but eventually, one day they'll all be gone. Yet we still have people not doing anything. That's okay. So are you working on... Okay. Steel production is a go. Brine reduction is a go. We have so much water, it's gonna become a problem soon. Oh, do you guys not have sand either? What happened to all of our sand? I know you didn't send it all to the other place because then they would have so much and they don't. But you guys don't have sand. We're gonna have to make more. Don't we usually have like 60 tons of it or something? 0. Yakani, did they also have 0 though? Because that's crazy. If they too have 0. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. It's actually kind of good because this area does need to warm up again in order to be the most efficient. So we just run this constantly. With igneous rock. Oh, that's already what it's clicked on. Okay. Put it on a forever priority for now. Hopefully I'll remember to change it when I need to. But for now, forever priority. And you can tell them to send sand there, but please keep some of the sand for yourself as well. Because we have to start filtering this water. Or else we're going to have more problems yet again. Okay, it's not disabled by the automation grid, right? I don't think so. Levilios, would you guys like this? I think Yakani probably wants it more. Choose a blueprint. Grub fruit seed. They have plenty of those already that they're not even getting any use out of. So it doesn't really matter. Whoa. Why is this not incredible? Why is this not working perfectly. Oh, they can't reach this piece. Oh, that's an easy fix, actually. Very easy fix. We do one of these. Okay. There you go. Because this side they can reach from the ladder, but that side they can't. They couldn't have reached from the ladder. So I think that that's all we needed there. And then this will be coming through great. I'm eager to see what temp this water is at. 23 degrees. That's not bad. That's totally doable. Someone please put this corner pipe in. Please. Absolutely please prioritize this if you would like to live. Because it gives you water, which you need to live. Not because I'm making any threats. Just like, there you go. Okay, it is getting warm on its trek down this way. Ooh, no, it's getting cool. It's getting warm and it's just the temperature that it is, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Am I gonna have to be careful that this isn't too much water? Surely that wouldn't happen, right? I don't think that'll happen. It's fine. It's gonna be fine, probably. Too much water in this pit? Nah. We'll let it be for a while. We've got lovely amounts of water coming through here. It doesn't help the plants necessarily. Well, it will. Eventually, right? It's just that there is plenty of water in this pipe system. It's just not getting sent through quickly enough because these things are never operating. Did I clear out too much carbon dioxide? Why are, like, what are you guys doing right now? It says consuming carbon dioxide, but you're not. But there is carbon dioxide in here. No, there's not. It's just oxygen? Okay, how much longer for this thing? 13 days? Okay. But this is closed. So anything that comes up through here will get dropped down in here. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of systems at play. So they're going to build up their clean water supply, but it's not necessarily going to help the plants right now. But it will help their colony overall. But the polluted water is going to have to build up. Maybe I should have fed some of it into their plumbing system. No, because it's too slow to bring it out the other side, like with this gate here. I don't know. It can't not be helpful to have done that. It can't not be helpful. Okay, so you've got food. Is anybody looking real elderly? Maybe the hatch egg. Maybe 1 or 2 eggs. 65. 7. 26. Maybe you. I'm sorry. We've got a bit of a problem. Oh, there's a whole bunch in here. There's so many eggs too. Okay. 2 eggs, please. There, and then if you can make omelets, make them. I said 2, please, even though there's no ability right now. Just make them. Oh, okay. There we go. Yes, that's what we were looking for. Okay. Because they're running a little low on food, and like I said, it's going to take a second for it to all come through. But otherwise, that looks good. It looks like a helpful thing happened. I don't know if they're sending sand over, but I'm sure they will at some point. Okay, Lephilios, I'm here to check on you guys. I said I would be back. What are the gas pressures looking like in here? Yeah, it's much better. I'd say that seems probably good enough. So I can switch this back over now to carbon dioxide. Why is it like highlighted? Did they remember that I used to have it clicked on that? Why is it? I don't know. I don't know, but okay, that looks good. And then did they... Okay, she got some of the pipe done. Hey, and that's something. Oh, okay. And we can queue this up. So it's going to be liquid carbon dioxide, liquid chlorine, liquid nuclear waste, even though I don't think we have any of that down here. All those things can just go into that container over there. I don't care what order. I don't care if they're mixed together. Should we do separate ones? Maybe we should do separate ones. Because I was like, there might be so much liquid down here that we need extra things. Okay, what do we have the most of? Probably liquid chlorine. Let's start with just liquid chlorine then. That's it. Okay, so as for the other potential builds that they've been working on here, they haven't really made any progress. Like, they haven't completed any of them yet. Okay, Ada is continuing to empty out brine, which is fantastic. But our pit has not been completed. This has not been completed. But we've got the bottle thing going on there. And then this... Probably next episode, we should get the pip ready to move in up here and start planting, because these plants will be approaching 50%, the latest ones. So that would be a good time to fill in the gap of harvest, right? Hopefully, maybe. Okay. But otherwise, yeah, they're just not ready to queue up anything else yet. Oh, let me look at the oxygen levels. Okay. Good. Oxygen levels are still fine for now. Isn't it exciting, guys? I might get you guys a new friend. We'd have to find a bedroom room, which is tough, but otherwise I think oxygen production will be fine, and we'll have to watch to see if the food production is going to be fine for that. But it would be exciting. Okay, so otherwise they're fine. Yeah, Connie, was I in the middle of something with you? Okay, no. The waters, okay, yeah. They're not going to overflow that. They're not going to overflow this little pit here. Not in the slightest. You guys are fine. Okay, I mean, hey, it was a little boost in their water. I guess better than nothing. They don't have sand, but they have rust and salt. So, you guys are good. Soylolin! 7.1! 7.1! We should probably put floor, shouldn't we? That would look much nicer and better, probably, if there was floor there. I still can't make 7.5? It never ends. Okay, but everything's probably a similar width, right? Okay, so I think this is a wide enough space. Okay. Is there a really fancy floor? I mean, I guess you would consider carpeted tile, but I was wondering if there was like marble floor or something, but I don't really see that. Do you guys want plastic tile? Do you want window tile? Do you want carpeted tile? This does allow decor to pass through, which would be fun. Glass is selected, right? I never use glass, and I never make window tiles. So you know what? This special little random section that's going to have our monument that no one is ever going to see regularly, like, it should be here. It should be something that they get to center their whole life around. But instead, I'm putting it over on the side. But that's just the way it has to be. When you're 1,500 days dedicated into your colony, you can't just start carving out the middle. You can't just scoop it out. It's not going to work that way. Plus, the living temperatures, you know, we gotta kind of keep the regulated section for the living stuff. Okay, but they're gonna need to build a lot more, or forge a lot more glass. A lot more glass. Like maybe 30 for now. They're making sand constantly. Okay, yeah, we still have many tons of it, so it's fine. But now they can finally use this thing. So they're going to use sand for this, they're going to use sand for the glass, and they're going to be using sand for if we have any of those air cleaning things, and they're probably sending some sand away. So yeah, it's going to be tough to build up the sand. Ooh. Okay, so we need more lime, but also this thing is full. Okay, it's almost full. It's like just about full. So they're not going to be able to make that much more iron. I mean steel before it fills up. Okay, lime. Of course, I knew we needed more lime. Why did I not queue it up? I mean, like, obviously it's just because I forgot, but how could I forget? How could I forget when this monument is so important? I might just have to dump that water in that pit and just filter it all out later. Filter out the mess of, like, mixture of liquids later. What am I doing over here? Eggshell to lime. You can do a good bit of that. I know you can do even more, but whatever. This makes 5 kilograms. This makes 5. They make the same. Just do this for now. Okay. Come on. I said I would make it this episode. I meant what I said. So I've got to make it. I think I just empty some of this out right now. Even though it's going to be salt water. I could put a wall here and I could empty it on this side. Just so that it doesn't end up mixing in and breaking things, but just so we can get rid of it. I'm not opposed to that at all. I mean, that's a big enough pit, right? I think that's a big enough pit for the polluted water. And we'll put another spout on this side. And it'll be for whatever water. Who cares what water? It'll go here. Oh, but I'm kind of blocking them off. I have to make sure that I give them more ladder. Why did I do it that way? Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Wow, the speed with which they get things done in this colony, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so the wall is completely built. So, that means there's no problem in saying that this bin can output here. So the bin, it's like it was kind of irrelevant, but I mean, this, I can't just have this be this way for now, and then I can deconstruct it later. That's also fine. Okay. Like, we can leave this whole system in place easily for the next, what, like 13 days or something, because that's how long the slush geyser is going to be dormant for. So, yeah, and see, this is a mixed bag anyway, so, like, let's just throw it over on that side. And we'll be good to go for now, just so that the machine can keep running, and we can keep forging our steel, and everything will be good. If you guys could please make sure to prioritize the eggshell rather than the sand, I would appreciate that, but I guess whatever you can do, please do. You'd think they'd do this first because it's not a forever task and the other one is forever, but also I guess it depends on what they've placed in here. Okay, wow, these bottle drainers sure are taking some time, but hey, it'll be worth it, right? There's just so much water sitting everywhere. But I'm sure they're getting them eventually. Okay. Our glass floor! Yay! Okay, so now if anyone walks down here, they'll still get the benefits. Let's see, the decor over there right now, what does it look like? Is it pretty negative? Pretty bad? Yeah, pretty terrible. Okay. Well, that's about to change in the future when I have 0.3 more tons of steel. It's gonna be awesome. Just waiting for the lime, and then it's gonna be awesome. What if they just give me steel here? You guys can have this blueprint. I actually thought that they did for a second. Okay, we've got 11 tons of rust here, so if the other colony ever needs it, we can send them some over. If they start running out of rust and they need more. We've got some here. It's, you know, probably not an unlimited amount, but still, they probably got some here. Okay, well, I guess all I'm doing is waiting for 0.3 more tons of steel. So that I can make good on my promise, you know? On my commitment. With every batch of steel that we make. There, look at that. Fresh steel. So they only need to make 2 more. What? Oh, research complete. Yeah, I realized that we actually just needed like a little bit more rad bolts to finish the research on the tier that they were on. We didn't need more databanks. So that's fun. Research reactor, uranium centrifuge, and rad bolt joint plate. Some radiation-based stuff. Uses enriched uranium to produce radiation for rad bolt production. Wow. Overheating will result in an explosive meltdown. I definitely don't need to build this anytime soon. Extracts enriched uranium from uranium ore. Okay. I mean, I don't need that either. These things, maybe you'd want them more so if you're getting uranium or uranium ore from like some other planet with a rocket, but like I'm getting everything that I need naturally from the bees at my other colony, so I don't think I really need these things. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Instead of going through this channel, we could go directly down this way, I think. Okay, but I don't need that stuff right now. But hey, look, even more jobs for you guys to do. You guys will you'll only wish that you could remember a time when you weren't constantly busy. Because I'm giving them build tasks, I'm giving them, you know, glass forge, I'm giving them sand production, bottle emptying, metal forge. Like, they have so many things to do right now. It's actually kind of crazy. 7.3. Okay, is this 7.4? 7.4? 7.4! I'm like, why did it not go up? Okay, they only need to make metal 1 more time. They just need lime. Just a little bit more lime. Yeah, just a little bit more lime and then everything's gonna be great. And cool, they emptied that out completely. So we're good there. There's not gonna be any hang-ups in that department. Good. And we've still got plenty of water. Plenty of water. Okay, nice. So, final checks I'll do while we're waiting for that What are they using steel for? The steel went down. It was 7.3 again, and then it went up to 7.4. What are they using steel for? Don't use the steel, guys. Please don't use the steel. I don't want that. I have 2 Sweetles. Oh, they're elderly, though. Okay. I'll do final checks, even though we're going to build that monument base in a moment. So we still have something else that we're going to do. Oxygen looks good. Temps are good. Everything else is good. They've made none of this, but it's because they have to use the sand for, I guess, this filtration thing is kind of a top priority right now. And maybe they're sending some of it over. I can't really tell. I'll prioritize the glass next episode. Don't worry. But we don't need glass right now. Everything else over here is good. Did you guys make all the... Okay, yeah. They're making this stuff there. Everything is good! Yakani final checks. Their water, good. That whole thing worked out perfectly fine, and they've got this water for now. Like, it's extra water for now. It is what it is. There you go. Sand must have been sent to them because these things are now okay. Is there a lot of sand sitting here? Okay, not a crazy amount. Good. They've been sending over a modest amount, a manageable amount. Otherwise, things here look to be in control. Yes. Oh, right. And we have plenty of rust all this time because the automation hasn't been working that hard on keeping the air quality up, or air quantity up, I suppose, because we've had so much. I find it a little interesting that it is saying yes right now. How low did I change this? Oh, okay. I mean, sure. I did do that the other day. I did. Yeah. Oh, okay. You can keep it beautiful if you want. If that makes you guys all feel better and safer. Sure. Do that. Okay. Otherwise, though, food? The food is a little scary, but it is okay. It is okay. And these surely are almost done. At least one of these. Yeah, 92%. I think they'll be okay. If not, we'll throw some emergency food over here somehow. Otherwise, final checks look like it looks like things are heading in the right direction. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then Lephilios? Water, they've been steadily emptying out. I keep seeing water coming out of this every time I look over here. Why is there brine sitting down here? I don't know, but okay. So that's good. Not much progress there on the pipe, but that's okay. Ooh, the bin has been made. Copy settings. There we go. So then they can clean up this stuff. Because the pip doesn't need any of that in there. Okay. And that was one thing for them to consider. Otherwise... Oh! Yes! Okay. Our pit is... You know, it's getting there. The pit is getting there. So we're going to have to figure out next time where we want to try and fit a water sieve. A water filter? What are they calling it? Yeah. How big? Ooh, yeah, see, it's massive. I'll have to find a place for this. And then the polluted water from... that just, even, like, literally just the polluted water that gets dropped down here can be emptied into the system. And then they'll have that as clean water. Okay, but we have to figure out a whole space for all that stuff next time. So, oh, and food is okay. I will queue up a bit more for them to produce for themselves. Okay, and keep on keeping on, guys, okay? You're doing great. I know it's a lot for 2 people, but we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. So, let's check back to Soilalin. They have to have done it by now. Yes, yes, yes. Finally, finally. Okay. Guys, it is... Do I not have enough obsidian? Do I not have enough obsidian? 27 tons! I have 27 tons! What's the problem? Oh, I thought it was grayed out, but it's not. It's just gray. Or did I not? No, 2 seconds ago I didn't. It said insufficient. Well, it's here now. It's here now. Okay, close that out. Builds the bottom section of a great monument. Can be customized. Okay, a great monument must be built to achieve the colonize imperative. Gosh. Okay. So there's only one material to select in each spot here. So all the pieces look like that when I'm queuing it up? Okay. I can't center it, which is bothersome. Should I put it here? Because it leaves space for a door? Like a wall at the front? Or should I put it here because it's less awkward to have it? Yeah, we're putting it here. It's too far away the other way. I don't want to wall this off. Okay, my lovely little duplicants who have worked so hard. Look at this cool wallpaper. I actually really like that. That's pretty cool. How long will it take you? Oh, okay. Yes, they're so happy! Can they get this one? Oh, they don't need to get that one. It's kind of ugly, but okay. Resources are low, but low does not matter. Low does not matter at all. We've got 2 people working on it. Ellie and... oh, I think Abe just helped. Nicola is helping. Ellie, who was with you earlier? Was it Catalina? I don't remember. Okay. And it's just gonna poof into existence just like that. Just like that! Yeah! I finally done it, guys. I finally done it. The monument base. And I can make it look like whatever I want. You can even rotate it. Oh, there's so many cool things. Wow. There's so many options. Okay, so I don't know what we want it to be yet. We're gonna have to pick later, right? I think you can just pick whenever you want. It makes it look like you can pick whenever you want. So now for this next section, we're gonna need 5 tons of steel. Get on it, guys. Plastic we are already good on, and ceramic. I'm not sure. Yeah. Ceramic, we're good on. So it's just the steel. We'll keep making more, and then the actual part where they build it takes 2 seconds. So it's not bad at all. And we still have more of this queued up. I can queue up a couple of these as well, but like this is gonna go fast, you know? That's gonna go fast. Okay, that was awesome. That was fun. That was exciting. We're going to keep up with everything, and the morale is high, and we're just gonna ever improve. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Wait, am I forgetting something kind of important? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, time to disable. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.